A new report from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York shows the U.S. household debt has hit a record, get this folks, $18.8 trillion, with Americans carrying more debt now than ever before. And local Better Business Bureau complaint data suggests that the money lender you choose to do business with can make the difference between paying off debt successfully or ending up in collections. BBB's Cameron Nakashima joins us now with the details. Aloha and good morning, Cameron. Thank you so much for stopping by with us.
Aloha, good morning, Sam.
What is BBB hearing locally about money lending companies?
So what we're hearing is who you borrow from matters. So in the past year, Hawaii residents filed 63 complaints and 11 negative reviews involving banks, credit unions, credit card companies, and other financial services. And in many of these, the biggest issues are involving payment complications or important miscommunications with staff or unclear terms, all of this potentially resulting in late or missing payments. And these problems become pretty substantial for people, right? Because when you're borrowing money from these companies, that can impact all facets of your life. So that could impact your paycheck, your savings, your credit score, which of course then impacts your ability to borrow in the future, right? So that can impact your ability to buy a car or a home in the future. So when things go wrong, that impact can be serious and long lasting is what we're seeing.
What do these complaints typically look like for the average consumer? And can you give an example?
Yeah, absolutely. So in most of these cases, what it really boils down to is transparency and communication responsiveness. So all businesses make mistakes occasionally, right? But what really happens here is when customer service is hard to reach or problems take weeks to resolve, those issues end up snowballing into all sorts of things like overdraft fees, damaged credit, maybe collection disputes. All of these might have been avoided if the business had responded to the customer more immediately or potentially more clearly. And so an example of this is, the most common complaint that we're seeing filed against financial companies describes a customer's feeling like the debt payoff or the debt collection practices are communicated in a way that is intentionally misleading, deceptive, or harmful to their financial well-being.
Yikes, that's some scary stuff. Okay, so for viewers to find a trustworthy financial institution, what do they need to do?
So the first thing is compare your options carefully. So starting off on the right foot, making sure that your expectations and what you need out of a financial institution is aligning with what's actually being offered out there. So if you're looking for maybe lower rates or maybe lower fees, maybe look at an online bank, online-only bank, or maybe a credit union. They tend to offer those things. But the trade-off on that is if you're looking for someone who's going to have more physical branches, more physical locations, maybe a little bit more accessible customer service, you might want to go with a larger bank. So those are some things to weigh just to kind of start you off on the right foot. The second thing is make sure that the institution is federally insured. And so for a bank, that's going to be FDIC insured. If we're looking at a credit union, that is NCUA insured. And that's going to protect your deposit. That's that money going in up to $250,000. And so those are two ways to get insured. And the third thing, though, is really what this boils down to, which is to research before opening an account, a credit card, taking out a loan with an institution, look at its reputation. So do customers say that the communication coming from that institution is deceptive or that it's helpful? And so from our perspective, this means go look them up on bbb.org, look at reviews, complaints. Are they BBB accredited? Are they accountable? And are they responding to their consumers if things do go wrong? And what does that actually look like? So all of these things taken together, it's going to help you find a financial institution that's going to, one, meet your needs, but also prioritizes transparency, responsiveness, and treating you fairly, which is really the most important thing.
Of course, you folks at bbb.org have a bunch of free tools to do so. I use it all the time for a variety of different reasons. Financial institution may be the most important of which to do so. Cameron, thank you so much for stopping by with us this morning.
Thank you, Sam.